The Oilers ready to roll here tonight on the ice. The Kraken have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Larson's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. And they win the draw here in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Nugent Hopkins. The Kraken have the puck in the defensive zone. Steps inside. Avoids the poke check. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Beniers plays it against the boards. Skinner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. What a great read breaking up the pass. Seattle's got it now. Slides the puck over. The Kraken have taken possession in their own end. And he hangs on to the puck. To the front. Big save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Edmonton's gained the line and into the zone. Skates in behind the cage. Swing and a miss. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Burakovsky's got it against the boards. That knocks him off the puck. The Oilers have it now. Textbook poke check by Montour. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. The Oilers gain possession in their own end. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Look at this, 2-on-1. Scores! Well, that's how you do it on the rush. Wow. The Oilers land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Henrique's got the puck. He got all of that one. Slides the puck over to Tolman. And that's knocked away. And he puts it away to make the save. They got it on that rush. A pass. Oh, and they can't complete the play. Directs it on over to Mahura. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Sends the puck across. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. From the point, they take control of it. Broken up by Dunn. The Oilers take it along the wall. Now a quick pass to Kapanen. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Here's a chance. On the breakaway. Oh, wow, what an incredible save.
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing. Knocked away. From point blank. Big time save by Nicole.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Seattle's taken possession in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Kako. Tiptoes around the poke check. Out of the way by Skinner.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Picked up along the wall by Montour. Taken by Alexiak. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. The Oilers have it from their own end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Nugent Hopkins looks around. Here he is, shot in front. Big time stop there. Pushes it across to Schwartz. Moves inside. Decides to think about it. Shuts him down.
His shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Puck scooped up by Draisaitl. Solid check to slow him down. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Passes on over to McCann. Puts it on net. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back for more. Second period now underway. We'll see how much longer this thing stays tied. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Edmonton's been outshot in this game, James, and I think it's because they're a step behind. They're going to have to find some urgency in those first 5 strides if they want to get the puck with any type of speed, and they also have to fight for the interior of the ice. They've been on the perimeter all game long.
And some textbook body contact there. Here he comes in on a breakaway. Taken along the wall by Kako. And now he moves it quickly to Dunn. Too many bodies in the way. They've got some momentum here. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Gets the puck over to Schwartz. Seattle's on the attack. Dishes it off. The Oilers gain control of the puck.
Skinner's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Grabs the puck in the slot. Turned aside with the glove by DeCord.
I love the way he recognizes the space in behind his opponent, and he decides to take it. He is gone. I mean, he's lightning fast, and he's quick to boot to go with it.
Puck battle along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Nurse. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And now it's grabbed by Montour. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Seattle's gone up by 1 here in the second period.
Well, it's been a lot of hard work and heavy lifting to get to this point, just to get that 1-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
Fires it, and that's blocked. Quick pass to Henrique. The Oilers grab possession with the puck. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Mahura.
Seattle's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks in a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Picked up along the boards by Mahura. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Here they come on the attack. Drives it to the crease. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. The Kraken have possession along the boards. Slides it quickly to SMO. The pass out front. Breaks it off the post. Can't get it to go. Perry's moving the puck through his own zone. Sends it to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. There's a chance in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Past the midway mark in this period. Seattle's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this 1-goal lead. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Arvidsson. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Dunn's got it in the defensive end. Into the offensive end now. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Skinner's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Seattle's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. Scooped up along the wall by Arvidsson. Puck grab by Nurse. Nice zone entry from the middle. And that's intercepted by Dunn. Moves it to right. Slides it quickly to Burakovsky. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he takes the feed. Moves the puck. Breaks up the play with a poke check. Tremendous stop by Skinner.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. The Oilers looking against the half wall. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Seattle's got the lead early in this third period. They have been a high-volume shooting squad tonight. There we go. Puck is dropped, and now the clock is ticking on the third period here. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Edmonton's got to be better in the third period, no question about it. They've got to be more aggressive on the puck, and they've got to attack the lanes when they get the opportunity. They've had very few shots on net, and they're fortunate this is a close game. If they want to get back in it, they got to get into the offensive zone. They got to get net front presence, and they have to shoot at all costs.
Puts a little busted on the hit to knock the puck loose. And he passes it up ahead to Hyman. Picked up along the wall by Bouchard. Slides by the check. Back into Rinsberg. Denies him again.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Takes a shot. Drills them. Taken along the wall by McCann. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Centering feed. And that's stopped. Handles the pass at center.
Burakovsky's usually an impact player, and tonight he's been really quiet. You've got to expect that he's going to find his game because he needs to if his team wants to win. This one's still close. They can still get it done, but he needs to be a difference maker.
Oh, he got all of that. And saved by the cord.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take...
Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
With the stop. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. We got a penalty coming up here. Puck picked up by Everly. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
The Oilers win it in the defensive zone. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Wright's gaining momentum. Takes the feed from the left side. Big time stop. Grabbed along the board by Burakovsky.
Schwartz has an uncanny ability to know exactly where he is on the ice and who is around him. I mean, he stumbles and he's barely able to hold on to the puck with the lack of balance, but he finds the open player who gets a great scoring chance.
Along the half wall with the puck. Takes it right in the chest. Oh, another great save right there. And he'll opt to play the puck here. Emberson's lugging the puck. Jones jumps out of the box, and we are back to even strength.
It's amazing how a kill can put your opponent on their heels because they had an opportunity on the offensive side of the puck. At a critical time of the game, when the game is still within reach, massive kill.
Here's a shot from a tough position. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Seattle's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Beniers wins possession off the draw. Directed over to Schwartz. Slides the puck across to Kako. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Feeds it over. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck.
Seattle's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Cartier's got it into offensive territory. Takes the puck. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. Quick feed to Alexiak. Turn that chance aside.
Skinner's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, giving him a real opportunity to win.
Reaches out and uses the stick. Taken by Jones. Centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there. And the puck's kicked free. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. Seattle's through center and now in the offensive end. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Kapanen's won the draw. Intercepted at center by Everlake. Good read with the stick to break that up. Oh, the miss! Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a chance. And he dodges the poke check there. Scores! And they do it again and again and again!
Well, the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
Seattle's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. The Oilers win the faceoff. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Shakes off the coverage. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Kind of felt like they had the puck on a string here all night, Cheryl.
Well, the analytics will tell you they did. They certainly held the number in possession time. Real effective at that. Sometimes it's what you do with it, though, but they proved to do the right thing.
1980s, and they are hungry for more. The Oilers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Ekholm's going to play it against the half wall. Great save by the goaltender to stay with that tip.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Vancouver's moving it up the ice. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Here we go, odd man rush here. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Canucks going to work on offense. Here's a chance in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Cuts into the paint, and he keeps that one out. Lankinen's got it in the defensive zone. Hronik's taking it from his own end. All alone, and that's broken up.
Well, he thought he had a lot of time there, but the defender makes a great play, works hard to get back to position, and takes away the shot.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Puck is dropped. Play resumes. Into the attacking end. Takes the puck at the point. Moves by the check. Oh, big-time save by Skinner.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Canucks gain possession. Oh, look at this. Breakaway. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Tosses it to Wallman. Arvidsson's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the kick save. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And just a bit outside. Vancouver's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Here's a save by Skinner. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Vancouver's won the faceoff. Moves the puck down low. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. From center they get into the attacking area. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. They've got numbers here. Sends the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Vancouver's got the puck in the corner. Edmonton's got the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Here's the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Poked away in the offensive zone by Perry. And he maintains possession of the puck here. And he denied him there. Edmonton's got it behind the net. The Oilers have it in the offensive end. And then Kinner's right off the mask. Past the halfway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. Vancouver's won the draw. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Huge steal in his own end. Oh, look at this. A chance in front. Denies him.
Lankinen's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
Trying to get back on the attack now. Edmonton's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. In the final moments of this period, still scoreless in this one. Heatles won a big draw in their own end. Vancouver's moving it along the wing. Quick feed down low. Let's move to the middle. Can't connect the play. Takes the pass. Drives to the sweet spot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Henderson's got it along the wing. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Second period underway. Both teams still seemingly feeling each other out after a scoreless frame. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Edmonton's coaches will certainly be pleased with that opening frame, James. In that 20 minutes, they had the majority of shots. They attacked the net and were really aggressive around it. That attack mentality needs to continue, and they'll be preaching the same stuff. Continue with the good habits. Continue with the shot selection.
Vancouver's crossed the line and on the attack. Passes it over. Picked up by Woolman. Quick shot, and that's blocked. Scores! What a goal on effort.
Well, we've seen it so many times before. He has such a knack to lose coverage in front of the net and in tight, and when he gets a puck on his stick, he ain't missing from there.
Edmonton's got the lead here early in the second period. They have been the more active team offensively. Vancouver's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Centering pass, and that goes off a stick. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Slides it across, and a great save. O'Connor stick handling in his own zone. Quick feed down low. Puck scooped up by Myers. Great save from in tight.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
The Canucks will start off on the attack after winning the draw. With possession along the wall. Pinned up along the boards. Takes control of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Garland. Tiptoes across the blue line. Quick shot. Swats at it with the glove and got just enough of it. His reflexes on display tonight. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Brown's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the sentence.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're short-handed. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
The Oilers' penalty is expired. They now go to work on the power play. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Canucks take it along the wall. Sends the pass in front, and that's stopped. Skaters go off for a line change here on this power play. It's a 2-on-1. Feeds it over. Can't connect on the feed, ending that rush. Let's get the call. The Canucks are going to serve 2 for tripping here. The Oilers have a brief 5-on-3 looming.
A short 5-on-3 here, James, that you know that they're going to crash the net. They've got to get it on their stick, off their stick, and they've got to crowd the front.
Oh, what a save on the one-timer. He was dialed in there. Here's a chance. Takes it last. The Oilers have it behind the net. Edmonton's got it in the offensive zone. Works it across to Bouchard. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Pass to Suter. Shakes himself free. And that pass goes off a stick. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. Sends it over. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Lankinen's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that one-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there, and they got to do a job.
Hedo's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep this draw on this man advantage here. Kapanen's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Stretch pass.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
And he was ready for that one. Fires it. Oh, it stops him again. Hronik's got the puck in his own zone. Vancouver's in on the offensive attack now. Into the corner now. And he slides it quickly. Oh, tremendous save of the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
The Oilers kill off the penalty. Got to give their shorthanded unit a lot of credit.
And that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by one at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
Battle along the wall. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. What a chance, but can't finish.
Well, you got to make good of it.
Score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching dimension and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come.
Here in the late goings of the period, Edmonton's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Poked away in the defensive end. The Canucks gain control of the puck. Angles it over to Garland. Unable to reach that one. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
That goes off the post and stays out.
The Canucks are trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wire one off the post as they try and claw their way back in.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Canucks will play it in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Canucks carry it along the wall. Oh, and he whiffs on it. The Oilers will play it from the defensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. Big time stop there. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Canucks are behind in this game, James, and there's only one reason, a hot goaltender. I mean, they're creating a ton of scoring chances, a lot of room on the ice. They know when to drive the play, but they just haven't been able to solve the tendy.
The Oilers have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. Pettersson's won it. Carries it in. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And that's off a stick. And he's ridden off the puck. Moves it quickly over to Hronik. And a nice save there as play continues.
Hronik's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key.
And they're kicking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
The Oilers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Passes it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Here's a chance. Oh, there's one more.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Oh, what a save on the slapper. The Oilers have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. Draisaitl won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Takes the feed. Denies him on the slapper. Shot. Oh, wow, another great stop.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
The Oilers continue to lead big here in this third period. And they win the draw here in their own end. Nice dish from the left wing. Here's a short pass to Besser. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take the penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Takes it in front. The Canucks will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Steps inside the line. Bouchard's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Canucks are getting 2 minutes for tripping. Edmonton's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
In a 5-on-3, you have advantages all over the ice in the offensive zone, but you still can move. You can move and isolate players. When you do this, you create movement, more opportunity. That's exactly what you have to do.
It's a 2-on-1. Across the line. Slides it across. What a chance there, but they can't connect. Stopped by the goaltender. And he makes that save as well.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound that...
Here we go, 2-on-1. Here's a pass. Oh, my goodness, what a save there! Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
No, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that's a smart heads-up play by O'Connor. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. And he takes the feed. Here's a centering pass. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Denies him with the save. And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Vancouver's got it across the line. Centering pass! Scores! What a finish on the play! Vancouver's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James?
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Knocked out the puck. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Emberson.
The Oilers have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Right in the low slot. Misses over the net. Taken down, and the officials caught it. The Oilers played along the wing. And let's see what the call is.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit. And you know what? They are taxed. They are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Picked up along the boards by Draisaitl. Emerson shot. He scores! Off the pipe and pulls in the try.
It's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches are working his favor. They go right into the net.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Scooped up along the wall by Echo. Vancouver's got it from behind the net. Great use of it. Here he is, all alone! Oh, beautiful save on the play!
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender's so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
The Oilers have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Vancouver's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Less than 60 seconds to play in this blowout. O'Connor's got it in the corner. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Puck grab by Jones. Edmonton's on the attack. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Shot tipped. And he keeps possession. And the attendee's going to hang on and get a whistle here in a reset, much-needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
Shot in front. Makes the save. Oh, the officials were all over that trip. Quick whistle stops the play.
Well, there's no hope of getting back into this game. You take the penalty. Now the faceoff is down at your end. You're down a bunch of goals. Everyone just wants this one to end.
Henrique's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Puck picked up by Brown. Tries to get it to Arvidsson. And he sidesteps the check there. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Oh, what a chance here! And that's broken up by a great defensive play. And that'll do it for ringside here. Edmonton's effort at all ends of the ice really, really impressive here this evening.
Yeah, it was a collective effort, in particular their shot total. They just peppered the tender and drove the net. They tried to get to the paint, and that's something that really paid off.
Welcome to Seattle. James Cebulski with you here for EA Sports, and we are ready to get Kraken on the ice tonight. The Canucks have won the draw, and we are now underway. A great read on the play. Schwartz plays the puck, and they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Play rolls on. Feeds it over. Picked up along the wall by Hronek. The Kraken, he's got a little jump. He's in, all alone. Oh, I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
The Canucks have it from their own end. They gain the zone from the left side. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. Seattle's looking to break out. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes a shot. Oh, and it makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Vancouver's got possession here in their own end. Myers carries the puck in his own zone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Stopped by the goaltender. Taken along the wall by McCann. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Shot! And he makes the save. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Alexiak's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box. The Canucks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Fires it on net. Scores! And look at that. They pick the lead shorthanded.
Oh, they were so urgent on that keep hit, and they recognized an opportunity to attack. I mean, this is an added bonus, James, that can certainly turn the temperature of the game. What a finish.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Loses the coverage there. Shot! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Vancouver's got the puck in the defensive end. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Shot! Big stop! Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. McCann swooping in on the attack. Here's a shot! And there it is, stopped by Lankinen. Now a quick pass to Suter. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably sooner forget.
Well, after you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace. Coaching staff knows that they need some energy. This next shift is critical.
Here's a shot. Quick stop by Decord. Oh, and another quick stop.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not 1, but 2 consecutive saves.
Here's an odd-man rush. Quick stop. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Seattle's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Beniers wins the draw. They'll go to work offensively here. Shot! And makes the routine save. The Canucks have it now. And it's a quick pass to Sherwood. Here's a chance. Glove save, and the puck moves on. Sends it over to Alexiak. On the attack along the boards. And that shot dies in traffic. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Canucks are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call. Seattle sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Rocks him. Taken by Burakovsky. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Grabbed along the boards by Schwartz. Huge blocker save by Lankinen. Quick pass to Pettersson. The Kraken have taken position along the wall. Oh, what a save by Lankinen.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
What an opportunity here on the power play with this offensive zone draw.
It's all about motion and puck movement. Make the goaltenders already fatigued move.
Seattle's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Passes it over. Shuts him down. Here's a blast. Scores! A power play goal.
Well, I really like the deployment of this power play, James. And let's face it, it is a privilege to be on it, and there's internal competition. The best way to stay on it, score a goal.
Heatles won the draw here in the neutral zone. Vancouver's got the puck. The Canucks take it along the wing. Seattle's got the puck in their own end. Grabs control of it at the point. Turns it away. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Seattle's coaches wanted to see more pucks on net going into this one, and I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he takes the pass. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. A chance in front! A blast! Picked up along the boards by DeBrusque. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by McCann. Tries to get it out of harm's way. Passes it to right. Goes right to the crease. Nice save from point-blank range. Near the point. Point-to-point pass. Oh, big-time save by Lankinen. More seconds. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
Seattle's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Vancouver's had a slow start to this game, James. They're going to have to pick it up in terms of possession time. They're giving their opponent way too many opportunities and a lot of time with the puck.
Oh, he got paddled by Lankinen.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Seattle's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. Beniers wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Coughs it up on the play. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer!
The goaltender has no chance on this one as his teammate just makes a gift of a pass right into his wheelhouse, and he just powders it by.
Seattle's been firing on all cylinders here early in this second period, and they continue to lead this one. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And we're going to get a faceoff after the offside. Yeah, that's on the no-fly zone list. Here we go.
It's greasy, James. Everyone knows you don't shoot the puck after the whistle. You got a goalie that's unsuspecting, possibly trapped in front. It can be a dangerous play. There's a lot of people in the game who don't like fighting, and you can see the reasons why, but look around in this building. Everyone's standing on their feet and the energy that it's created.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the faceoff. Gains the zone from the right side. Here's a chance! Big save by the goaltender, washing that one.
Lankinen's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Schwartz. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Canucks have it now. Seattle's got possession of the puck. Quick shot. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Here's a shot. Oh, a clutch save. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. And there's the collision.
Seattle's had a tremendous game so far, James. They've owned puck possession. They've been dominant in the offensive zone, and they're not afraid to attack the net. It's a lot of fun when you can play this way.
The Kraken have taken to the offensive attack. Scooped up along the wall by Pedersen. O'Connor's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Stopped on the breakaway.
Well, the shooter gets in tight here, James, and guess what? The goaltender, he does not bite on the first fake, and that allows him to make the save.
chance.
Well, he had such a glorious chance, James, and I think that he saw some daylight upstairs, and he went for it, but he put it through the uprights. He gets burnt.
Picked up along the wall by Mahura. And now he passes up to Tolvanen. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there!
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
The Canucks played along the boards. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! Takes a lap, but still hangs on. Now he slides it up to Stevenson. Skates to the crease. The Canucks look to start the transition game. Off the left wing and into center. A chance up front! And he denies that great opportunity there. And now he moves it quickly to Stevenson. Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. What a move! Look at that, he's creating a whole lot of space there. Gets in front of it. Stevenson's got it to the side. Point shot! Sticks it for the one-timer and makes the save. And there's the save. Pettersson's got it in the defensive end. Feeds the puck to Bluger. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Seattle's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
Seattle's ready to go on the attack. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Dunn's lugging the puck. The Canucks going to work on offense. Seattle's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Canucks take it along the wall. And that's a great heads-up play by Burakovsky. Here they come on the attack down the right side. And now it's grabbed by McCann. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. O'Connor's moving the puck through his own zone. Can't keep a hold of it. Taken along the wall by Montour. Seattle's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Puck grab by Burakovsky. Seattle's got it along the wall. Puck picked up by Burakovsky. Lets it fly. Easily turned aside by Lankinen. Seattle's got the puck near the back end. Glove save made by Lankinen. Myers works the puck in his own zone. Receives the pass. Sends it to the middle. And that doesn't connect. 2-on-1. Here we go. Oh, what a save! Montour's going to play it near the point. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. Everly's taking it from his own end.
Seattle's found pucks quickly tonight. Off of rebounds in front of the net, they've been able to clear and push to the perimeter, and this is really important for the goaltender. They've been able to see everything. Their sight lines have been great, and they've been able to anticipate play, a reason why they're staring down a shutout.
Vancouver's got the puck. Across the line from center. Still has possession. Vancouver's regained possession of the puck. Seattle's got possession here in the neutral zone. to the low slot. And he elects to explore his options. Taken by Besser. Sends the pass over. Here we go, one-man rush. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway!
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed, James, and makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
Done stick handling in his own zone. Sends the pass down low. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Oh, and he whiffs. What a steal in his own end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Hammers one at the net. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Seattle's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great poke by Schwartz. Avoids the poke check. Vancouver's got the puck now. Moves it to Pettersson. Seattle's got it now. Kako's got the puck. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Big hit, and that frees up possession. 46 seconds left. Grabbed along the boards by Mancini. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Seattle's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Wright's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Drives to the paint. Decides to think about it. Seattle's got possession here in the offensive zone. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Seattle's offense was impressive tonight, but I really loved how they played in their own end as well. And as a defender, Cheryl, you have to appreciate that.
Yeah, oh, I do. That's where I played, James. Never in the offensive zone, always in my own. But it's protecting the middle of the ice and really steering and influencing the play to the outside. And when you grab that puck, you...
battle, and I wonder if we'll get a salmon toss on the ice tonight for the Kraken. The Kraken can establish possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. Edmonton's on the attack. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Larson. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Scrum ensues along the boards. Beniers explores his options in the corner. Sneaks by the poke check. They've got numbers here. Centering pass! And that's deflected off someone in front. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. And that's intercepted by Larson. And he takes the dish. Along the half wall with the puck. Gets a piece of it to make the save. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Edmonton's won the draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And the play continues. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moving into the attacking zone. Slides it across. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. From point blank. Scores! Seattle's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Edmonton's got the puck here in the open ice. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Quick shot! Tried to pick the corner, but missed the net.
And there's so many things that he does well here, James. He fights for the interior of the ice, and he gets a great look and just misses wide.
Centering feed! He scores! What a play! Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Seattle's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Inside the offensive zone. The Kraken have taken possession along the wall. Makes some space. Turns that one away. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Seattle's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. Henrique's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Slides it over with pace to Janmark. Oh, look at this. With the backhander. Blocker saved by the cord.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Quick feed to Mahura. With possession along the wall. Scores! Off the one-timer out.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty.
Seattle's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Steps across the blue line. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Pass out front, and that's stopped. Bouchard's got the puck in his own zone. Dishes it off. Feeds it over. And that misses. Tries to feed it over to Ekholm. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Centering feed. He scores. What an opportunity and delivers. Seattle's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. The Oilers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Quick pass across to Draisaitl. And he catches that one with the glove. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Beniers. Here they are on the attack. Kraken's got it against the boards. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Here's a pass in front. And that's intercepted. Seattle's looking to break out. Here's a shot. Denies him on the play. Hammers a shot. That goes off a twig. Seattle's ready to go on the attack. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Skinner.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Edmonton's got one last chance to make something happen before the end of the period. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. And some good footwork to kick it away. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Here we go in period number 2. Let's see if we can get back on track after a disaster 20 minutes to start. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Oilers weren't ready for this game right from puck drop, James. You could tell that they weren't focused, they weren't set and ready to go. They had no jump, no legs underneath them, and they certainly didn't possess the puck. They need to change that. Yes, they're getting blown out, but they need to reset, refocus, and get something going here in the second.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Passes it over. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Poked away at center by Dunn. Shakes off the coverage. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. To the front. On the doorstep, backhander. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Seattle's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Puck scooped up by Nurse. The Oilers looking against the half wall. Nice zone entry from the middle. Picking up ahead of steam on the breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Picked up along the boards by Montour. The Oilers have it now. Moves it quickly over to Arvidsson. Oh, this looks dangerous. Here's a pass. Save made off the rush. Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Still keeps a hold of it. Wright's got it along the wing. Puts the puck on net. And that's denied by Skinner. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty. The Kraken have continued to run up the score here in the second.
Well, they're finding ways to get the puck to the net. I mean, they're changing their angle, and they're retrieving it when there's been a save made. I mean, that's just showing a level of urgency offensively. But how about the other end, not giving up anything defensively? The coach is going to be happy about that.
Horace got it in the offensive zone. In close. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Scooped up along the wall by Brown. Too much congestion blocks the shot. The Oilers gain control of the puck. A howitzer. Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Seattle's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. From center, they get into the attacking area. Kicks it away with ease.
The Cards had a quiet night, James. You've been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally involved.
That's how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off.
Beniers wins the draw at center. Seattle's got into the offensive zone. The Oilers Oilers gain possession in their own end. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Moves the puck up to Tryku. Takes it into the slot. And he opts to wait for more support. Here's a blast. Scores! And look who's at it again.
It's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
The Oilers win the draw. Great use of the stick at center by Montour. Fires it. Scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
The Kraken have now extended the lead yet again, and when you look at things going at all ends of the ice, this has been dominant, and we're still only in the second.
Well, it's a one-sided performance. There's no question about that, and they'll want to ride that right through to the intermission, one that I wouldn't want if I was in this position. You can bet that the coaches will continue to press and try and elevate their group because you know that the third period, they need much of the same.
Sends it quickly to Hyman. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Look at this! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Kraken!
That was almost a gimme with him shooting from that area of the ice, James, but the goaltender makes a huge save to keep it out of the net.
Stevenson's going to play it against the half wall. Stopped by Skinner. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. And now it's grabbed by Draisaitl. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Seattle's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. Edmonton's got it in their own end with time against them. The Oilers will play from the defensive zone. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Oilers are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
Edmonton's moving it into the offensive end. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Nice feed from the right wing. And that's poked away by Dunn. Picked up along the wall by Kako. Misses on the redirect.
Sometimes players get...
He scores! There's the hat trick and let it rain chapeau.
Yeah, rain chapeaus is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Wright's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Pokes it away in his own end. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Arvidsson. Oh, and a great defensive play there. Takes it to the net. Off the glove. Wait, no, it's in. It's in the net. It's in the net. The Kraken have continued this onslaught here in period number 3.
They've steamrolled their opponent from start to finish, and they've been consistent right through this third period, James. If they can continue this push, they're going to ride this one home.
Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Quick pass over to Burakovsky. Takes a shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. Into the attacking end. Sends it in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. And he slides it quickly to Nurse. And that's a smart heads-up play by Montour. He's got a step. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
Drives it to the crease. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Here's a short pass to Stevenson. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Takes a shot. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Nugent Hopkins hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. Stevenson's won the draw here in the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. Fires the one-timer. Denies him in front. Seattle's got the puck. Tacos looking around near the point. On the redirect. Out to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And that one's stopped. Seattle's got it in their own zone. And that's deflected.
Mark standing up, ready to go.
One-timer! Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
The Oilers will play it in their own end. Seattle's regained possession of the puck. Keeps possession. And that's deflected off someone in front. And that play's broken up.
Seattle's been working hard all night long, in particular in their defensive positioning. They're just shutting down, closing all of the white ice with those sticks, intercepting a ton of passes. They're dominating.
And he sidesteps the check there. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Puck clears the zone. Schwartz has it in the defensive end. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. Walker stopped by Skinner. He looks deep to Arvidsson. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves it to the middle. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Avoids the poke check. Oh, what a move. Right on the doorstep. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Oilers carried along the wall. Takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove by DeCord. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Now a quick pass to SNO. On the attack along the boards. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. The Oilers are on the attack. Loses the covers there. Slams the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Scores! And better late than never, right?
Yeah, James, sometimes it feels like you're never going to put one in. It could be the ocean and you'd miss it, but they get one late in the game. And hey, sometimes when the floodgates open, many come.
Into the offensive zone. Seattle's got possession at center. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. The Oilers have it now. Taken along the wall by McDavid. Slips by the check. And that goes off the iron and stays out. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Big play inside the defensive zone. They got a 2-on-1. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game.
This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on net and drive the lanes. Did a great job on that.
The Oilers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Knocked away by Hyman. Garland's picking up steam. Dishes it to Pettersson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Good use of the body on the play. Ekholm's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Gains the zone through center. Makes a move in front. And somehow he hangs on. Feeds the puck to Garland. The Canucks are across the line and into the offensive end. Ekholm's got it in the defensive end. Moves it to the middle. And he comes up with a stop. And it's a quick pass to Garland. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Jostled off the puck. Quick pass to Nugent-Hopkins. And now it's to McDavid. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. And now he moves it quickly to Hughes. The Canucks played along the wing. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Puck grabbed by Draisaitl. Moves it to Arvidsson. Oh, what a stop by Lankinen.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Slides it across. Stops it with a glove. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. Henrique's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Janmark's lugging the puck. Vancouver's got possession here in the neutral zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Myers. The Oilers gain possession. Comes up with a monster save in front.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Quick feed to Janmark. The Canucks have it from their own end. Suter's got it on the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Quick shot. Nice feed from the goaltender. Passes over to Mancini. Slides it to Höglander. Slides it diagonally to Sherwood. Broken up at center by Perry. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Picked off by Pettersson. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a feed in front. And that's intercepted. O'Connor's moving the puck through his own zone. Pettersson's carrying it ahead. From the right side and up the middle. Grabbed along the boards by Draisaitl. O'Connor's taking it from his own end. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. The Oilers look to start the transition game. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. And now he tries to get it across to Hedel. Tiptoes around the poke check. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. The Oilers are being called for tripping. The Canucks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Puck sent across the blue line. Made the stop on the play. Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Moves it quickly over to Garland. Oh, great read on the play. Handles the pass. Centering pass in front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Patterson stick handling in his own zone. Sends it out in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. They go on the attack from the left side. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Canucks had an excellent first period, and they'll be looking to open it up here through the second. Listen, you can't have that kind of possession and still go scoreless through the second period if you continue to play the way that they started the game.
Here they come on the rush. Gains the zone. Sends it across. Oh, what a play to block the shot. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. The Canucks played along the boards. From one end of the blue line to the other. Takes the feed at the point. Puck picked up by Bouchard. And play continues here. Tendy plays it up. The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Dishes it off. Great on-ice awareness to bat it down. The Canucks gain the zone. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. And here at center, that's intercepted. Penalty coming up here. The Canucks are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping. Edmonton sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, the top-rated power play in the league gets their first opportunity, and man, have they been waiting for this one.
Picked up along the boards by Henrique. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And he turned that one aside. Oh, and another beauty stop right there.
Brown's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they skated out of the danger zone. And he dodges the poke check there. Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. Sends the feed in front. He scores! What a goal! The Canucks, with their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of one-way left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Stop that one.
This is a great save by the goaltender, James, but you have to be aware of who is on the ice and what their tendencies are. You know when you have a lethal shooter that can one-time the puck like that, you got to be aware.
Edmonton's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. Vancouver's got it in the offensive zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 the score. Kapanen's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. The Oilers take it along the wall. Feeds it over. And that slides right out to center ice. Taken by Wallman. Here's a short pass to Kapanen. Puck scooped up by Wallman. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. More than half the period has expired. The Canucks have taken a 1-0 lead. Pettersson's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Myers plays it now. Handles the puck. Into the attacking area from the left side. Oh, look at the pass! The Oilers have it now. Slides the puck across to Janmark. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Scooped up along the wall by Joshua. Bumped off the puck. They've got the defense outnumbered. Sends it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Canucks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Breaking up with the stick in the defensive end. Feeds the puck up to Draisaitl. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Denies him again. And that shot goes off the side of the net. Scores! Leon Draisaitl. The Oilers have been pressing, and they finally get rewarded for that goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
Edmonton's on the attack. Grisza scores and hammers that home on the 1T with authority.
Well, we all knew that was coming. How does he have that much time and space? I mean, he is teed up. He is locked and loaded for that delivery, and he makes no mistake, as he usually does.
The Oilers have broken on through and have taken a 1-goal lead here late in period number 2.
Well, timing is everything, and this has been a scrappy game, James. You have to fight for every inch of ice that you get. So you know heading into this third period, they're going to have to come out on fire and willing to go to battle in the corners.
Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Here in the late going to the frame, Edmonton's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this 1-goal lead. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Comes out to play the puck. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Canucks get a hold of the puck and sends it just out of reach. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. 40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. There we go. Puck is dropped, and now the clock is ticking on the third period here. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Canucks have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. But they got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and it'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone.
The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Hughes takes the puck. Sends a pass over. Feeds it to Hronek. Knocked away with the stick by Ekholm. Bouchard's gaining momentum. He grabs the puck here at the point.
Draisaitl's had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating, he's had a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Here's the shot, redirected. Tried the corner, but it goes off the side of the net. Pettersson's got the puck in his own zone. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. More than half the period left to play. The Oilers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Draisaitl's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Long pass up ahead to center.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Brown's got the puck. Beautiful read in the defensive end by DeBrusque. Looks to start the transition game behind the net. Looks to pass it to Myers. Picks it up. Here we go. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Besser's got it against the boards. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Great reflexes, another save.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
The Canucks gain control of the puck against the wall. And the extended stick ends that one.
Change lines, come on!
Along the half wall with the puck. Quick pass to Myers. Oh, look at this. And he slides it quickly to Sherwood. Takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. Looks to set up at the point now. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Canucks play it near the point. Trying to gain a step. He's in. He scores! Wow! The Oilers continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
The Canucks have the puck now. Looking to set up offensively. Great defensive play to come up with the puck.
The Oilers have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. But in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
The Canucks looking against the half wall. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. And that's just out of reach. Picked up along the wall by Pedersen.
Make a change!
Under a minute to go here in regulation time. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone.
Change up, change up!
The Oilers gain control of the puck. Feeds it down low. And that's a smart heads-up play by Hronek. Vancouver's looking to break out. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Garland. Rips it off on wow.
They almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Moves the puck to Arvidsson. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Myers works the puck in his own zone. Takes it from the right side. That's a smart heads-up defensive play by Arvidsson. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. Edmonton's performance tonight, one that kind of teetered in various portions of their game, but yet they found a way to win, Cheryl. And hey, that's what counts, right?
Well, it's always what counts, isn't it? When you look up at the scoreboard at the end of the 60 minutes and you're the one with the higher score.
about to go down. The Canucks have won the draw, and we are now underway. And that pass is redirected. Seattle's in now. Takes a shot. Stops that one. Seattle's gained possession along the boards. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Taken along the wall by Larson. Quick feed to Pettersson. Seattle's got the puck along the boards. They go on the attack through center. Dunn's got it along the wing. Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace.
The Kraken have the game's first goal just minutes into this one.
Well, and it's so different when you're playing with the lead versus playing without it, James, especially when you're in the away bar. Now you've silenced the crowd and you have all the momentum in your favor.
And he slides it quickly to Herodic. Shakes off the coverage. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Loses his balance on the play. Schwartz moves the puck. And now it's grabbed by Alexiak. Oh, great way to sidestep the poke check. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Vancouver's got the puck against the boards. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Odd man rush. To the low slot. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Wright's got it along the boards. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
From the point, looks to make something happen. A chance in front, and that chance is blocked. Gains the zone. Intercepted the pass. The Kraken have the puck against the boards. The Hornets got it in the defensive end. Feeds it over to Stevenson. Love that hit. Puck sent over to Besser. With possession along the wall. And that goes off a player in front. Grabbed along the boards by DeBrusque. Puck grabbed by Tolvanen. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot! Big time stop there. Stevenson's got it in the offensive zone. Loses the coverage there. Denies it in front. Watson, there's back-to-back saves. Picked up along the boards by Tolvanen. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Slides it across. Garland's going to play it against the half wall. Shot tipped. Puck picked up by Dunn. Moves it quickly over to Hayden. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Oh, can't finish.
Well, he can't finish, but a great opportunity right there. Gets his stick on it as he's crashing the net.
Taken by Joshua. The Canucks take it along the wall. Good hit. Scooped up along the wall by Joshua. Puck scooped up by Larson. Here's a short pass to Courtier. Fires it on net. Moves it around along the half wall. Works it across to Montour. And now it's grabbed by Eberle. And he makes the save. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Montour. From the point, they take control of it. And he moves it up to Kako. On the attack along the boards. Unleashes a cannon. And a strong effort on that play. Picked up along the wall by Schwartz. On the one-timer. And that goes off a player in front. Puck grabbed by Garland. Slides the pass over to Pettersson. Sidesteps the check. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Lankinen's been the only reason that this game is close, James. I mean, they have been under...
And all alone! Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Back to the point, they set it up. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Passes out front, and that's stopped. Big time stop there. Now a quick pass to Larson. Nice poke check. The Kraken have possession along the boards. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. The center key scores! What a finish on the play! Seattle's taken a 2-0 lead here in the second.
It's been a real dominant performance tonight, and they've just thrown everything at the net. I think players want to pad their stats as they've been peppering the goalie.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Great read in the offensive zone by McCann. Into the corner of the attacking area. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Answered the call there. Angles it over to Myers. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Seattle's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's broken up. And that's stolen by Mahura.
Seattle's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Seattle's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Vancouver's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And that's a great heads-up play by Stevenson. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Slides the puck over. Way too much congestion blocks that. Takes the shot. Takes it in front. Oh, that goes off the mask, and it stays out.
Well, this is just a prime example of doing what it takes to keep the puck out of the net. In this case, right off the noggin.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Seattle's got possession at center. Look at this high-danger opportunity.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Blueger's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Vancouver's got the puck against the wall. Quick save, great athleticism on the play. And here's a pass to Hayden. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Puck picked up by Blueger. Steps inside the line. The Canucks carried along the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Dunn. Taken along the wall by Larson. And he takes the feed. Drives to the paint. Scores! Looking like me, grabbing leftovers all over that rebound, and they put it home. Seattle's gone up by 3 here in the late stages of period number 2. What's impressed you most tonight for the better part of the first 40 minutes of this one?
Shot selection, no question about it. They've had the majority of shots on net. Listen, you have to create your own lanes, and it's the mindset to attack and put it towards the front of the net that's really impressed me.
Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Rocked him. Stopped by the goaltender.
The Corb's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
And he loses control of the puck. Taken by Alexiak. Tap dances around the check. Centering pass. And that doesn't go as it's off the stick.
Change up.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Fans calling for a shot before it's too late. Yeah. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Canucks haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and they spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Seattle's got a hold of it against the wall. Look out. Grabs the puck in the slot. Grabbed along the boards by Hronek. The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. Drills them. Center in front. Scores! What a play! The Canucks don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
Seattle's going on the attack as they gain the zone. The Canucks are in transition. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Seattle's got a hold of it along the wall. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
Picked up along the boards by McCann. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Canucks will play it against the boards. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Montour. Gaining steam here on the attack. Seattle's got it behind the net. Steps into it. Teed up and turned away on his part. Moves it on over to Hito. Good check, frees the puck up. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! It's in the back of the net. The Kraken have to be pleased with their effort here. They continue to attack offensively in the third.
This is a feel-good game, James, and you have to embrace these type of games. They don't always happen when everyone's got it working for themselves. They're communicating, they've got good habits, and they're filling the net.
The Canucks get a hold of the puck. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Canucks will play it in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Besser. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And makes the save. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Seattle's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And he passes it up ahead to Eberle. Oh, look at this. Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, there's a great stop by Lankinen. Here's a shot. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Seattle's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. Larson's got the puck. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Schwartz plays the puck. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Tries to get the puck over to DeBrusque. The Canucks have it now. And he slides it quickly to Mancini. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Besser's lugging the puck. And he'll retreat inside his own end. Slides it across to DeBrusque. Quick pass to Suter. And that's knocked away by Kako. Vancouver's got the puck here in the open ice. Quick feed to Hughes. The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it to Hughes. Dishes it to Hronek. Carries the puck back inside his own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Quick feed to Garland. Long pass into the neutral zone. Breakaway! Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Seattle's won the faceoff at center. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Forces the turnover. Final minute of regulation here, and it should be it. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here he is with the backhander. Big save by the goaltender once again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Grabs control of it at the point. Seattle's got it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to SMO. Back to the blue line. Blocked in front. Picked off. And the puck's booted away. He's got it behind the cage. Puck moved over to O'Connor. Picked off in the offensive end. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Myers takes the puck. Slides it on over to Hughes. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Seattle's puck pursuit tonight was at another level here, Cheryl.
It really was, and also their shot selection. What I mean by that is they didn't get any or very many blocks, and that's really disguising your shot and knowing exactly how to open up the lanes.